Hello. Today I'm going to talk about threats to adolescents' well-being. First, illegal drugs. Marijuana is the most common drugs that adolescent teens would use, or any person, I guess. A lot of times they do it for the pleasure of how they feel after they do it, as well as escape life problems. So, like, say your parents just got divorced, or you're struggling with school, then you'll do drugs to help you forget about that. They also do it for the thrill of how you feel when you're doing them, and as well as peer pressure. So your friends are doing it, so why shouldn't you do it? And then when it comes to academics, Adderall is one of the biggest drugs that people use. A lot of people have ADHD, so they'll sell their Adderall to other people. And addiction is the biggest thing. Drugs are pretty addicting depending on which one you're doing. Next thing is alcohol. The biggest thing with alcohol is binge drinking. For men can I've drank about 5 or more, and for women it's about 4. A lot of male athletes will drink right after the big game. A lot of people do it to reduce stress, and a lot of people become alcoholics. A lot of times it's genetically. If you have family members that are alcoholics, a lot of time it's in the genes that you will most likely become one as well. Tobacco, it is rising with girls. It's a pretty big habit, and you feel in your most comfortable place when you are smoking or chewing or whichever one it may be. You can suffer from secondhand smoke when you're around other people. And a lot of times, if your peers and your parents are doing it, then you think it's okay for you to do it as well. And then sexually transmitted infections is probably a big thing. Biggest one, human papilloma virus, HPV. You get it by a genital contact, and it will put genital warts. And the next one would be trichomoniasis, which is an infection or a parasite. It's an infection, and you can get it from like a parasite. And then chlamydia is probably one of the biggest ones. It's a bacterial infection, and you get it off of contact. And it normally, how you have it, it's by discharge from the vagina or penis area. And then genital herpes, it's just small blisters. And even though they go away, they often recurs, so it comes back. And then gonorrhea and syphilis, probably one of the oldest ones. And then acquired infandomopathy syndrome, so AIDS. It's probably one of the most deadliest ones, and it normally causes death. I don't think they've really found a treatment for that. And ways you can avoid STIs is abstinence, so not having sex. Knowing your partner, make sure that they tell you the truth, which not everyone does, about how many people they've been with. Condoms are the biggest thing you could use. Semen, so obviously not letting them do anything inside of you. And staying sober, not getting super drunk and then just going and having sex with whoever and wherever and whenever. And then benefits of mahogany.